All right.
Okay.
Okay. How was this week?
It was pretty good.
That's fine.
Matilda?
Yeah. We're fine.
What went well this week, Mr. Wormwood?
I don't know. Ask Matilda. What went well?
Are we supposed to do something this week?
Well, we went to dinner as a family.
That's it.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
Well, Matilda, how do you feel that dinner went?
Fine. I got dessert.
What kind of dessert did you have?
It was, fried Sunday.
That sounds delicious. Miss Wormwood, how do you feel this week went?
I mean, it was pretty good. He took us out. We had a pretty nice time.
Matilda, how was school this week? Any changes?
No. Same as always.
Okay. I know that you guys were going to report, talk to the school, and you were going to film with the tablet. What happened with that?
Michael didn't want to lend me his tablet, but they took it from him anyway, so now he's mad at me. But I took it to school, and I wasn't able to film anything because it's really big, so I couldn't take it out when she was being mean to people.
Okay.
Because she was staring at me like a hawk.
What do you feel would be like a solution that would work better? What do you think would work?
I don't know, next time I'm going to try turning it on before she walks in and just peeking it out of my backpack.
Okay, so is that something you want to work on this week?
But then if I get in trouble, am I going to get in trouble at home?
No, we told you it was okay.
No, it's fine.
How does it make you feel that they're supportive? How does it make you feel that they said that you won't be in trouble?
Good, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, I shouldn't get in trouble. It's good.
Mr. Warm, oh my God, Wormwood. How did you feel about going to dinner this week?
Yeah, that's fine. If a woman were happy, I was happy.
Your women?
Yes.
Right. I'm trying to think what all we talked about last week. Do you remember?
No.
Off the record?
Off the record, last week he was really busy, so he didn't spend time with me at all.
Okay.
Or Matilda.
Okay. Miss Norma, were you guys able to spend more time together this week, and your husband and Miss Matilda?
Mhm.
Okay.
You're lying, woman.
So tell her what happened then.
You're always busy. We only spent an hour?
It was an hour more than last week.
It's still 1 hour. Not happy with that
When are you happy?
when I'm with you.
Oh.
So creepy.
How does that make you feel, Mrs. Norwood, that he wants to spend more time with you?
I appreciate that he's trying, but he has to be realistic. Like, we both have other obligations outside of each other.
Okay. Mr. Norwood?
My obligation is in her. I mean...
Oh my gosh.
I didn't know what that meant exactly either.
I know what it means. I know what it means. Matilda doesn't know what it means.
Mr. Norwood, can we discuss that later
Sorry.
when Matilda's not around?
Sorry. I didn't notice she was there.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Matilda, I'm going to talk to you alone for a few. Do you guys mind? Is that okay with you?
Mm. Is there a bathroom we can go to?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Okay. I must be very brave right now. I'm feeling froggy. All right. So how are you feeling today, Matilda?
Fine.
Fine. Okay. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about school and things like that, and just see how things were progressing. What do you feel like what we had discussed about recording and things like that? Do you feel like that is something that's going to work out for you?
I don't know. I mean, if she doesn't see that the iPad's sticking out of my backpack, maybe. She's like a hawk. She watches everything and everybody. So I don't know.
Okay.
I'm kind of scared that she'll see it and that she'll put me in the, whatever it's called, that little room. The pokey. I'm scared that she'll put me in the pokey all day or something.
Okay. And I can understand the fear of her
And I
being
know I'm not in
alone.
trouble at home, but if I get in trouble at school and then that happens, my parents, what if they don't believe me again that she put me in the pokey? Because it happened before and they didn't believe me before.
Okay. I can understand, fear of being in trouble. I can understand that feeling.
Have you felt that way before?
Scared?
Mm-hmm.
Fearful? Yes, many times in my life.
What did you do?
It kind of depends on the situation, Matilda. Like, I can't say that I've ever been in the position of having, my teacher or my principal treat me that way. I wasn't ever in that position. There were times that I had, people who were in authority or over me, I was afraid to do certain things. Most of the time I handled it, kind of like you. I just avoided the situation. But you can't always do that in every situation. If it's fear that can't be avoided, if it's not something you're causing, then you have to find another route. And that's what I'm trying to work with you on, to make sure that you don't feel fearful of someone that should not be able to hurt you. Does that make sense? Okay. I did want to let you know that I did call the school board and make a report that, they needed to investigate.
What did they say?
They said that they would look into it and I should hear something back. So
Have you?
I haven't yet at this point.
That was 3 weeks ago. 4 weeks ago.
Yes. I haven't. I was going to call this week and check back with them and see if they...
A lot of people have been
finished
thrown
it.
over the fence since then.
I'm going to call back tomorrow and see if they finished their investigation and see if they had any information for me. So I didn't want to let you know I didn't forget about that, and I am still checking into that for you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. All right. So on another note, how do you feel about your relationship with your parents at this point?
What about it?
Well, when you first came in, you had discussed that you felt they weren't listening to you, that they didn't take you seriously. I just wanted to see do you feel like it's progressing with them?
They're letting me prove myself now about Miss Judge Bowl.
Not pole.
Judge, no.
I got a trench bowl for you.
Like a church bowl with the toilet
Yeah.
in the church. It's a piece of crap.
Yeah, that lady. They're letting me prove that.
Okay.
What about your relationship with them on a personal level?
Really? Yes, Matilda. What about your relationship with them on a more personal level, like at home?
What do you mean?
Do you feel like it's improving, or how do you feel about it?
Yeah, they're being nicer to me now.
Okay. And specifically with your relationship with your mother, how do you feel that's came along? What changes do you feel like have been made?
Changes? She takes me to bingo now.
Okay. Do you enjoy going to bingo with her still?
Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind it, it's different.
Okay. And specifically with your father, how do you feel that your relationship's changed with him?
I don't know. We hang out sometimes. Not lately, he's been really busy though.
Probably playing on his phone. No, just kidding. Off the record, sorry. Well, the reason I was asking is we only have like 3 more sessions left. So I just wanted to check in with you and see how you were feeling and, you know, see how you wanted to, if there was certain things that you wanted to address with me.
So what's gonna happen when we stop coming?
Well, the hope and the plan is that we make enough progress in our meetings that you're able to, you know, keep up the changes and just continue to get better together. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
How does that make you feel that the sessions will be ending?
I don't know. I feel like things are gonna go back to how they were.
Okay. And what do you think we can do to make sure that that doesn't happen?
Make them sign a contract.
I don't know that I can make them sign like a legal contract and make them do anything. Maybe we could talk to them about making some kind of family contract or something that, you know, you do this, they do that. Maybe we could talk about that. Would you like me to talk to them about it?
Sure.
Okay.
Good job.
All right. Well, I enjoyed talking with you. I'm gonna bring your parents back in now and talk to just them for a few. If that's all right with you.
Sure.
Is there anything you want to talk about before I do that?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Come on down.
Are we going alone or together?
Yeah, alone. I have to finish my sentence. Sorry, your sentence. Let me make sure that nothing's wrong with my kids real quick.
That's a really nice pen, Monday.
What?
Still it. I like your pen.
Let me talk. Ow.
I'm gonna straighten my ears. It's really pushing my nerves. This one might be a little rough on you.
Me and my husband are going through some things too. Crazy.
Alright. I can't take you seriously.
Sorry.
Especially not with your hat like that. And
He
the
did it
unit.
on purpose.
I know. I don't even know where to start with you guys. I'm scared. I'm like scared to say anything.
Hit me, mama.
That just happened.
Mm-hmm.
She's adorable.
Alright. Alright, so I have no idea where to start, so why don't one of y'all tell me where to start?
Really?
Yeah, really. Like, what,
Check in with them.
so what do you guys want to talk about this week? How's it going?
You can't do that.
I can do that. I can do whatever I want. You said I could.
It's too abstract. You have to be more specific, more focused.
I don't want it to be focused. I want them to tell me where to
At the end of
go.
the sessions, though, you have to have control over your session.
Once they say something, then I go from there, and then I have control.
Things are going okay.
They're fine.
You're fine. Okay. So I heard you say earlier that you spent more time together than you did the week before.
Mm-hmm.
Like what was different this week that made you spend more time together?
Well, he didn't work as much this week, though he is still really busy. So we fit the time in when we could.
Okay. Mr. Woodward, I see that you feel. I see a reaction when she said that you weren't that you were spending more time together. What did that mean for you?
Didn't notice anything different.
So from when we first started coming here, we don't spend more time together.
We haven't had sex at all.
When we first started coming here, we didn't spend any time together. So now there is a difference.
Okay.
If you say so.
I do.
Okay.
All right. Another thing that we've been working on is the positive language in here. So, how do you guys feel? Do you, like the way that you talk to each other from the first visit to now? How do you feel do you feel that there's been a change?
Don't you see it? We haven't called each other anything at all. I just called him by his name.
What she said.
And he agrees with me. I like that.
Okay.
I'm like a puppy behind her.
Everybody loves puppies.
You love me then?
Yeah,
Aww.
puppy.
Ruff, ruff.
Well, I'm glad to see that you say that you feel better about the way that you're speaking to each other. I didn't hear you say much about. She was saying that she changed. How does it make you feel, Mr. Lumber?
How does that work?
How
How does what make me
does
feel?
it make you feel that you guys are able to use more positive language with each other?
Makes me feel fine and more attracted to her.
He goes warm and fuzzy in the H word even.
Horny?
Happy.
Oh.
Probably both.
Sorry, that's the first thing I can do when she said the H word.
That's what I was thinking too. It's okay. That's what I was thinking too.
This is the worst recorded session ever.
Focus.
I'm very sorry. I'm very
Focus.
sorry. Okay, so. Oh my god, I can't even focus now after that. Alright, well, Mr. Mormon, I heard you say that you guys have not had sex since we've started in the session.
She finally addressed it. Correct.
Really?
Yeah.
I was getting there, but.
Okay, good. Yeah.
How did. I don't even want to ask this. I'm scared to ask you how that makes you feel. How does it make you feel that you guys have not been able to be intimate since the session?
Frustrated. I've become best friends with my hand, and it shouldn't be like that because I have a wife.
And why do you think that you haven't been able to be intimate?
She never has time. Apparently, I take too long.
I don't think that's ever a complaint of a woman.
It's her complaint.
I'm sorry, that wasn't the social worker. Anyway, I'm sorry. Mrs. Wormwood, why do you think that you guys have not been able to be intimate?
Because he's such a horn dog. Like, we can't just have a conversation.
Oh, what happened to the positive language? I'm a horn dog now? And you're a prude.
I didn't mean it in a bad way. Fine. I apologize for calling you out of your name. But intimacy is more than just having sex. And maybe if you realize that, things would
We haven't done anything for months.
You want to hold my hand?
No.
See? He just passed it out.
Okay, Mr. Wormwood.
Mm-mm.
I
Yes.
hear that your wife is saying she'd like you to have more intimacy, not just sex with her. And I hear that you say that you'd like to have more sex. Do you think that you would be okay with giving her more intimacy if she was willing to give you more sex?
Yes.
And Mrs. Wormwood, the opposite?
Yes, I thought we were going to work on our family issues. This is...
Well, happy Mr. Wormwood is a happy family, don't you think?
Yeah, you are a lot nicer. He's been wanting more.
There you go.
Well, I think that
I'm right.
as a family as a whole, in most cases, if you're able to work on some other things in your relationship, it kind of spreads out into the family.
Yes.
All right.
Would you agree?
Off the record, yes, I agree.
Off the record? Yes! That's what I wanted someone to say.
Was it okay that I said that?
Yes.
I thought it was fitting.
It was amazing. It was on point.
Alright, now what?
Shut up.
Alright, so for the next week, do you think you would be okay with working on
Having sexy time?
and you having intimacy time, sexy time, and intimacy time together, make it a whole thing.
I'm willing to cooperate, yes.
Bruh.
Oh my god.
Anyways, moving on. All right. So on another note, I did notice in session today that Matilda was saying that she felt good that you were wanting to help her with her principal. I was just wondering if you had any other ideas of what possibly we could do to assist Matilda in maybe, I don't know if I want to say catching her principal, but with feeling more comfortable at school.
Bless you.
Thank you. I'm sorry, I missed the end of the question.
With making Matilda feel more comfortable at school and maybe not fearful of her principal.
I mean, we've really done as much as we could do from the outside.
We offered her to such schools and she doesn't want to do it.
You did not.
Yeah,
We
we did.
did last session.
You said that I couldn't.
We said that you could, and then you said no because of
No,
your
we
friends
didn't.
and
We said she could
funny.
be homeschooled.
We said she could be homeschooled. She
Or
said she
transfer
was
to her
There was
school.
no other school. We just
Yeah.
there was
Oh,
no
right.
other school.
We're gonna find one.
But she could go to, she could have her friends over, or like you could, there was different things we said, but yeah, that's irrelevant. She didn't want to do it because she didn't want, oh, was Miss Honey homeschool you?
Yeah. and you
We
said
could
no.
say that we
Okay.
talked to her, and then she said she would. That we can do that.
She said no because
Well,
of
have
friends.
you just bring it up and say, well, I talked to Mrs. Honey, she said she'd do it.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe we can go there. Then you'll be happy. No more Mrs. Trenchbull.
I'll be home all day with you guys.
Okay. Well, I was just wondering if there was anything that you thought that we could, just assist her if she's feeling, very fearful at school and.
We've provided her options. Like, we've talked to Matilda. We told her we would take her out of the school. We tried to find another school. She's not really willing to work with us besides catching Miss Trenchbull.
Okay.
I did talk to Miss Honey about homeschooling her, and she said that was an option.
Okay. Have you discussed that with Matilda?
She's stuck in catching Miss Trenchbull.
Okay. Maybe we can talk about that together before we go. All right. That's very excellent ideas, and we'll go from there. I did want to discuss with you that we only have 3 more sessions after today, and wanted to see how you felt about that. And Mrs. Wormwood, how do you feel about the sessions?
I'm a little apprehensive about that because I don't know how things will work out now that we're not coming here.
I can definitely understand how that could be a little nerve-wracking or, make you apprehensive. And my goal here is to make sure that you are completely comfortable by the end so that you don't feel that way. And working together, to make a plan so that you have the skills and things that needed so that you don't need me anymore is my plan. Mr. Wormwood, how do you feel about that?
I mean, it's going to be hard not having the guidance to deal with this family correctly.
So you like coming here now?
I've never said that.
I think you did.
No, I didn't. But yeah, I mean, it's a good thing that they're ending.
He's gonna miss you.
I'm not gonna miss her.
I will miss you guys.
Okay, ew. I'm not gonna miss her.
Well, maybe not me personally. Is that what you're saying? Is
Yes.
that what I hear? You'll miss what will you miss?
Having the guidance to deal with this family.
Okay. Well, I can definitely understand that. Well, I hope that I fill you with enough guidance that it will stay with you and you'll be able to continue the progress that we're making.
My mind just went on another level.
You what?
My mind just totally.
Did I say something perverted again?
My mind did. You're gonna fill me, and you hope it stays that way.
I'm gonna stay full of it.
Oh God.
Anyway.
You were gonna say something.
She said, That's what she said.
Yeah. As in like yogis,
Yogi?
giving them
Yoga.
guidance to move on in their practice. And, like,
Keep
really-
quiet.
Was that bad then? Like, were you telling me?
No, it was good.
Oh, okay.
Shh.
Just checking. I thought it was good, but and she was over here praying, and I'm like, I don't know, maybe she's telling me something.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll just continue to work along with what we've been doing and check in with you each week on your progress. And if you don't mind, I'll bring Matilda back in and we can talk a little more with her. You scared?
Yeah.
I was just wondering, I had spoken a little bit with her and there was a few things that I wanted her to tell you guys. Then maybe you can discuss with her about how you talk to Miss
Again?
Honey.
We like talking.
Well, we do, but she's now going behind our backs instead of telling it to our faces.
Oh, no, that's not what I mean.
Okay.
It was something that we discussed and I brought up something with her and it's nothing behind your back or anything like that.
Okay.
I promise. All right, Matilda, you want to come back in?
Sorry.
Hello, Matilda.
Hi.
What was that about, Mr. Wormwood?
Nothing.
Okay. All right. Well, Matilda, I spoke with them on a few things, and I spoke with you about a few things. I just wanted to kind of put it all together so you guys were all on the same page. Is that okay with you, Mr. Wormwood?
Sure.
Okay. Well, the first thing I wanted to discuss with you is Mr. Wormwood and me were talking and about, last week we had talked about different options for school and trying to make sure you were in a comfortable position. Did you want to tell her what you had found out?
Mrs. Sun is willing to homeschool you.
Cool.
Is that something you want to I don't want to say that word, she probably don't know what that means. Is that something you'd like to look into?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
How does it make you feel that she wanted to do that?
That's change.
Good.
All right, and Matilda, we had talked about when the counseling sessions were ending, we weren't meeting any longer. I asked her what is it okay if I share this with them, the contract thing we were talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you wanted me to, but I just want to make sure. She had talked about what would make her feel more comfortable when the sessions were ending, and she asked me if we could make a contract. And
Contract?
what we mean by that is just us, go through a paper together and write down what each of us expect from each other. Not just her from you, but you from her.
I like that.
And vice versa, and you from your wife. And would that be something you guys would be interested in?
I really like it. Matilda, did you come up with that?
She did.
That was really good idea.
Good job, nerd.
I thought it was
Don't
an
call
excellent
her
idea.
names.
Sorry.
Positive language. All right, well, we only have a few minutes left, so just want to go over what we discussed this week. And,
When are we gonna talk about the contract?
I figure we could start it next week if that's okay with you.
Okay.
I'll get some paperwork together.
Don't forget.
I won't. And basically go from there because it will take a little bit of time to do that. We don't have a lot of time left today, so I'll get some papers to bring in for us to write down. That way we have an actual copy of our contract, and then everybody can, sign
That's
off on
good.
it. If that's okay with you guys.
Sure.
All right. So we discussed today that we're going to go over the contract, look more into what you need to do for you to be homeschooled. Since you said she didn't want to do that, just find out what exactly needs to happen. If you can go sign her out from school and go from there, let me know next week where you are with that. On spending more time together, you guys can continue to work on that if that's something you want to do.
Yeah.
And then let me know next week how that's going. Maybe we can work the plan out a little better. Maybe the current goal isn't working, and see what you can do to, if it doesn't work out for next week. Trying to make sure I remember everything we talked about. Is there anything else that we talked about that I missed?
I don't think so.
I think I hit everything. Okay.
Were we doing anything together as a family this week? Or just dinner?
I don't think there was anything specific that we discussed. What, is there something that you want to do this week that maybe we could work on?
I mean, if something happens, it does, but...
Did you enjoy going to the movies with them
I did.
and dinner? Would you like to do that again?
Do you want to do it again?
I like the movie.
Fine.
Matilda?
What movie we gonna go to?
You can pick it.
I don't know what to.
We'll find out.
So that could be something fun together to look up some movies. That'd be another way to spend some time together.
Yes.
Okay. Well, if that works for you, that sounds good. All right, well, we'll meet here again next week and just talk about the things that we discussed. Suck it things. Okay. I don't know how to word that though. Tie it in there. All right, well, is there anything that you guys would like me to do differently or that I'm doing well? Just tell me I'm horrible. I'm just kidding.
Everything is fine.
Okay. You're not giving me anything to go on here. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Anytime.
All right. Well,
Peace out.
is that long enough?
Yeah.
Okay. I can't see that. I'm blind. All right. Well, I'll see you guys next week, and you guys have a wonderful week. Bye.
You.
Hello.